Ah yes, Ganja Hunter, my favorite Genshin Impact content creator. Recently, something has led our beloved Ganga down a path of darkness, and if you've ever watched an episode of the Third Fleet podcast, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, the Bird Beat podcast is currently on its 69th episode.
Nice.
Anyway, I recently watched a play called Sing Ya Heart Out for the Lads, and as the title suggests, this is an extremely British play based on the 3 essentials of British principles. These of course being football, racism, and knife crimes. And no, I'm not even joking. That is literally what the play is about. Anyway, the reason as to why I'm bringing this play up is because there is a quote in it that really connects to the current suffering of our beloved Gungan Hunter. The barkeeper in the play says that the best thing to do with temptation is to give in. With Sunbreak being out, the Monster Hunter content is plentiful in quality and quantity, unless you're in my channel, cause then you get none. Guides, speedruns, lore analysis, we got everything, which is why when Gaijin released one singular video on Sunbreak post its launch, I thought something seemed off. So I did a little digging and found out that yes, Gaijin is still under the spell of the dark entity known as Final Fantasy XIV. Now before you get your pitchforks out, let me just say that I have nothing against XIV. In fact, that's gotta be one of my favorite popes. But in order to understand this strange addiction, we need to track it to its source. Which is why after many years of research, I have concluded that it's all Rurikim's fault. This man has tainted our beloved real-life Palico. All Gunlands mains are clinically insane. That's just a fact. So I decided to confront Rurikan myself, and it didn't go too well. Mr. Khan, I'm here to ask you about...
She works so hard.
Yeah, I know.
She's polishing up that hammer so that she can craft me the best armor in the business.
She crafts for all of us.
Every single day.
I know, but listen, I need to ask you about...
There you go. Wipe off the sweat. It's all good.
Oh, what the fuck? As a fellow Portuguese man, I can guarantee you that this is not what our culture is about. Portuguese culture is all about that RuneScape mentality where you need to conquer the world and enslave Brazil. Trust me, I'm also half Brazilian, so my existence is a permanent identity crisis. Your Honor, I present to you evidence that Mr. Khan is indeed the one responsible for the rise of Gaijin's addiction. Okay, do you have any proof? My evidence is literally every episode of the Third Fleet podcast. Okay, but recommending a game to a friend is not a crime, so... However, he is not the reason for the continued sustainability of this addiction. I'm afraid its core is much more complex than that. Let me guess, is this about his daughter? His what? Listen, son, your stupid video has gone on long enough, so allow me to break things down for you. No content creator should feel forced to upload. Their schedules and what they produce should come out of passion and hard work. Gaijin is a father, and he has been so happy with his beloved child recently becoming a huntress, as well as an adventurer. A bond between a father and his daughter is unique, and it's not something that you could understand until you have a child of your own. What he does in his free time should be of no concern to you or anybody else. So if you really enjoy Gaijin's content, just give him some space and be happy for him. Your Honor? What are you talking about? Wait, weren't you going to cry about Gaijin giving his time to his family over YouTube? What the fuck? No, I'm not milking anyone's family for views. I'm not Logan Paul. I was just gonna ask if anyone else is concerned that Gaijin named a small anime lolly Lily Bloodbath.